Hello everyone, welcome to this session. We will focus on different seed systems, crop diversity, and role of different stakeholders. Putting farmers' access to the seed as a key goal. In addition, this session will provide conceptual basis for the training course. I have organized this session into two parts. This presentation is the first part. Second part, which I will be sharing with you in the next separate presentation. Let's get started with the first part of the sessions, which will focus on seed system and crop diversity. We all know that seed is a key issue for farmers. Seed need to be available in sufficient quantity at the right time, at the right place, and seed has to be affordable to the farmers. This looks easy, but this is the most complex challenges in the seed systems. Seed also need to be well suited to the local growing condition of farmers and meeting their diverse needs. For example, farmers usually maintain a different variety for feeding to their family and a different variety for the local sale in the market, a variety for the maintaining some culture or traditions. This means right crop, right varieties that also matters equally important for the farmers. Seed is not only a key issue for farmers, but it is also an important issue for both professionals and policymakers. Seed is the source of genetic resource, all agriculture biodiversity, traditional knowledge, culture. So it calls for the agriculture biodiversity conservation for current and future generations. Seed also agent for the change. It called for the technology transfer uh, through increased crop productivity. Seed is a commodity which can be traded, and the issues and discussions and then policy around intellectual property rights. This all matters. Seed is very complex for farmers, professionals, and policymakers. Where do farmers access to the seed? Let's check it out this flow diagram. Farmers use the seed mainly for their crop productions. Large part of the crop produce they consume as a food. If the crop produce is surplus, they sell the crop produce in the local market, or they exchange with other farmers as a gift, or they barter with other crops or varieties, or through other agricultural labors. And some part of the crop produce they save as a seed for the next seasons. So the market and the exchange, if we look at the market, the grain market, when the other farmers, if they do not have a sufficient quantity of seed or lack of seeds, they, in many cases, they go to local market, buy the grain, and use as a seed for their crop productions. When they exchange, generally, the exchange takes place for the purpose of the seeds. So that through the exchange, or the market, or their household own seed saving, this is the seed systems that is operating for many years. And this is called as informal seed systems. Now the outer circle of the flow diagrams from the farmers' crop diversities, gene banks, they collect the seeds and maintain in the gene banks. The seed or germplasms where it's maintained in the gene banks are available most of the cases for the breeding programs. It could be international breeding program or national breeding programs. And these breeding programs develop a new varieties and then release from the national systems, national variety release systems, and that variety is further multiplied, and the quality has been assured through the quality control systems, and the seed will be distributed by government or private sectors or NGOs projects, and that goes to the farmers. And farmers again use the seed for the crop productions, and then the cycles again start to operate. So the gene banks, breeding, productions, quality seed productions, quality control, this is formal seed systems. So the formal seed systems and informal seed systems always exist in all contexts, but depending on the priorities of the formal seed systems, it will be limited to the few crops. Not all crops bin where we do have a national breeding programs. Mainly the main food security crops are given more priorities where the formal seed systems often exist. This is the result of a study which was done in 2016, and this study covered 40 different crops and interviewed over 9,600 farmers across the 6 countries. The study found farmers access 51% of their seed from local market, 31% seed from their own saving, the household seed saving, 9% seeds from social networks, that's neighbors or families, 6% from NGOs programs. Only 2% seeds are being accessed from agro dealer shops. So that means 90% of the seed that farmers are accessing from informal seed systems. Only 10%, that's the way the formal seed systems is contributing. The other interesting part of the study was 55% of the seed was paid for cash. So that means even informal seed systems quite dominant, farmers are purchasing the seed for cash. This is another study done in highly industrial agriculture countries like in Netherlands, Germany. There, the farmers, the percent of the seed source from informal seed systems in these countries, it shows in Netherlands 25%, Germany 50%, Greece is 90%. So the both context clearly shows that the informal seed systems is important, not only in the context of the developing countries in Asia or in Africa, but also in highly industrial agriculture countries like in Europe. Um, that is the key finding of this study that I just presented with you.